We just simply can't have nice things with you people. Okay, in the midst of all of the disturbingly violent things that I like to read, there are times where I like to take breaks and actually read some wholesome stuff, believe it or not. And one of those things are rom-com series. And it's actually been a thing for, forever in the anime community. But recently, there's been quite the rise in popularity with series like My Dress-Up Darling, previous to that Kaguya-sama, and now with the explosion of Spy X Family, which was already very popular just as a manga alone. I'd spoken about this on my Chainsaw Man video a few weeks ago, but I think Spy X Family and Chainsaw Man were the only series on, I think it was like a top 10 manga list of the year that didn't have an anime yet. So I knew Spy Family, if animated well, was going to be very, very successful. And yet, it seemed to somehow spark controversy, despite it probably being one of the most wholesome and sweet series that I've ever read. It goes to show the filthy, disgusting nature of humanity, even in the most petty of things. Now, the more popular a series gets, the more problems. We've seen this a million times over, and with places like Twitter and TikTok, are we really surprised? And there's kind of two things that I wanted to address regarding this, things that were kind of trending, if you will. And I want to address this one first because it's kind of the lesser complicated one in my opinion. But an artist did an amazing job of, and they've done this before with previous characters, where they change the character from their original design and they change their whole race, ethnicity, culture, everything. Essentially changing these characters to look more black, if I could word it like that. And essentially, I think the artist did a really good job, in my opinion. It was good art and it was cool. For some reason, this sparked some controversy, something so inconsequential like that. And listen, the only time I ever have an issue with something like this is if someone does that with a character and then go, I fixed the character. That is the only time I find it corny, because if we were to do it the other way around, oh boy. But with that out of the way, there was this other thing that was trending over TikTok, and I believe, I hope it was satirical. I hope it was. I really hope it was. But someone was complaining about the fact that Anya's dynamic with her father, or with Lloyd, if you will, was sexual, and that Anya was being sexualized. Now, given the context of the anime community and things such as lollies, which I have my opinions regarding lollies and lolicons, also, there is someone else other than me who runs my Twitter, and they went explosive, and so I woke up one morning to Genshin Impact profile pictures absolutely going in on me, but that's nor here nor there. The point is I don't know in any way, shape, or form how, because lollies and that's a whole other thing, but the context of Anya and the fact that her dynamic with Lloyd is just like a daughter-father thing, and there's no way on earth I'm willing to believe that you can see that as being sexual. If you do, I don't know what else is the better embodiment of the term fatherless, because how? Like, this isn't a case of Nagatoro or all these other series where they do that with lolly characters. This is simply the most sweet, precious, and pure thing on the planet. And yet y'all are complaining about it. I'm slightly joking here, but I watch Spy Family, and it's just the most wholesome thing ever. I'm like, you know what? Maybe being a dad would be really cool. And then I see the behavior of all these people on Twitter and TikTok, and I'm like, you know what? I'd rather not my kid turn out like this. We just can't have nice things. And oh my goodness, when Chainsaw Man comes out, oh my goodness. Anyways, this has been the Masked Man. Hope everyone has a blessed rest of the day, and peace.